I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it.
Go with it.
I'm going with it, baby. Happy New Year, everybody. This is a special edition of the Talking Dicks. That's right. I'm Al Ducharme, Studio City, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Al Romas. I believe he's in Tampa, Florida today after his whirlwind tour. Hi, Al.
Back in, hey, Al, how are you? Back at home base. Did the Maryland, Long Island excursion, 7 days, 8 days, whatever it was. Got back last night, and there you go. But good to be back. Good to be back. I had a great trip, cold weather, and but good to be back in the Two Dicks t-shirt and a pair of shorts.
Oh, that's right. Because of the weather change. Yeah.
Chilly up there, 30s, 20s, whatever it was, walking around. Cold, but hey, it's December in New York and Maryland. That's how it works.
And what is the temperature in Tampa these days?
I believe today might have been 80 or 81 possibly here on a New Year's Eve. So, yeah.
It's New Year's Day.
New Year's Day to the listener. New Year's Eve to me.
Our secret is out.
It's been out for a while. We've been out of the closet for years.
I guess you're right.
They know. And I'm sipping a little Joe. And if you join the Patreon, there you go. Look at that. A video. You can see the mug. And if you're listening as a podcast, you don't know what the mug looks like, but check it out. Check it out on our Instagram page or Facebook or Twitter and join the Patreon. Become a member. See these videos.
We're on Pandora, Apple Podcast.
Pandora. Yeah, man.
Stitcher. We're all over the place.
Yeah, all over.
Damn
everywhere.
It.
So
I have my 2020 vision right now because I want to leave 2020 in the rearview mirror. So I'm wearing my glasses, my specs, my goggles. What a shit year. I know everybody's been saying it, but what a bowl of fucking shit oatmeal. And let's get the vaccine rolled out. Let's fucking get this over with. Many of us are just toast, done, ready to move on, beyond ready. How are you feeling, Al?
Yeah, man. I agree with all that. Obviously, this is the worst fucking year ever. And, I mean, I don't know how somehow changing the date on the calendar is going to do anything, but psychologically it'll help. All right, good. I hope it does. People getting the vaccine. Some people, of course, not wanting it. Only our country can, make a vaccine political somehow. But I'll get it. Believe me, I'll be whenever it can do it. I'll be there and stick it in my ass, stick it in my arm, stick it wherever you need to stick it, and let me go back to work and feel like a human being again.
I just found a promo clip. That last part that you just said, I'll probably pick it up where you said, stick it in my ass, stick it in my arm.
Good. There you go. Of course you would. Yes. Why wouldn't you?
Al has no control over the final product, so he's...
No, it really is kind of frightening that, I tune in just like everybody else on Monday and Friday to see what this maniac has cut together. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
All right. Well, I hope that we're recording because I see your voice levels going well. I see mine on my computer going. We'll find out in the end when I call you back and say we got to redo it.
79 volumes, and we're still having trouble.
I don't know why we're running into. We were doing so well for like 73.
Yeah.
This is number 79, and we hit a couple of patches of late.
Yeah, man. I spoke to you on what was that? Tuesday night, Wednesday night. I went to a place. I got to give this place a plug, man. It's called the Carlton on Long Island in Eisenhower Park. It is a private club, and it is like going back in time. It is unbelievable. It's called the Havana Room.
Oh.
And my buddy John Consoli joined. He had been a member years ago, then he rejoined. And you sit at a table, and if you like to smoke a cigar, you're having a cigar before dinner with drinks. You can smoke the cigar during dinner. It doesn't matter. You can smoke a cigar after dinner. And tables of guys just smoking cigars, eating steaks. drinking wine, drinking cocktails. It was incredible. That is called the Carlton in Eisenhower Park, Long Island. Quite a place. Quite a
Wow.
place. We went on Sunday, watched football, watched the
Wow.
Jets and the Giants,
Wow.
leather couches, cigars, and then we went back on Tuesday night for or whatever. I don't even remember. It was so whirlwind for dinner, and just great time at the Carlton,
At the
Long
Carlton.
Island.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how they're getting away. I mean, I guess because it's a private club, but the idea that you're sitting, I was stunned. I'm looking around going, I can't believe the scene right now of,
Was it like
just guys.
pre-COVID
Yeah.
scene?
Well, they try. I mean, at the bar area, they were definitely distanced a bit, but
Right.
you know how that in the beginning. But you know how that goes. Then people get a few drinks,
And then they start sliding
everybody's
over.
comfortable. They start talking, and then it's like, hey, fuck it, we're all in this room together. We're good. We're fine. So so it became like that in the very beginning. And on Sunday, it was empty. So it was like, we.
Yeah, I
had a
saw
couch.
you posted a picture. I was like, oh, he looks like he's the only one in there. Maybe it's just a couple of
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, it definitely once the drinks start happening and it's the holidays, they were just like, you know what, we're fine. So
Well, they're super
You know.
strict out here in Los Angeles, as you know, but there's a lot of house parties and whatnot going on. They had the cops come to a couple of places and break them up. But there was a restaurant that had like a secret chat room, and someone there was a whistleblower. They were putting together a private New Year's Eve dinner party at the restaurant.
Right.
So I don't know if they were going to like block off the windows or what they were going to do, but word got out, and the city came in, and inspectors came in, and they kind of put a kibosh on it. So
people are unbelievable. People, there's always a whistleblower. Look at what's her name, Alec Baldwin's wife got called out. I mean, who did she hurt? You know what I mean? You know this story? You following this whole
I'm not
thing?
following it, but people are talking about it. So please elaborate for the folks like me that are hearing sound bites.
Well, she is Alec Baldwin's wife. They have 5 kids. She's always claimed she's from Spain, and she, was raised in Spain. And
family.
The rain came down in Spain, on the plane, and she can barely speak English. And and then there's clips of her on TV, even going like, "Oh, I don't even know how do you say it? Cucumber? How do you say? I forget English." And,
She's playing the dumb card.
Right. Well, and she said when she met him, Alec Baldwin, she didn't know who he was. What is it you do? I don't know who you are. She doesn't go to movies. Whatever. Okay, very good, Yoko. So
we find out she's from Queens.
Yeah. Well, there was a clip of her on, I guess, Instagram, and she's talking without the accent, very, very clear, right, just like you and I right now. And some woman made up an account she didn't want it to be on her name. She made up an account, and she just went after her. She goes, what is this? You're a phony. This is bullshit. Mm-hmm. And it took off, and then people started posting clips, and they went, wait a second, who is this woman? And it turns out she was from Boston, and she moved to Spain. She lived there a little when she was 27, and her name's Hillary. And it's not Ilaria or whatever the pronunciation that she likes. And it's bullshit. It's just bull. So she actually had to come forward and make a video, and she didn't have to. She chose to, saying, "I'm a white girl from Boston. My name is Hillary, but I do go. I lived in Spain, and who the fuck? It's what who am I hurting? Who did?" And so there's a half of people think she's guilty. There's no crime, but the half of people like, leave her alone. Who gives a shit? I personally just think she should have waited it out. You know how it is. A day later, nobody's caring anymore. Yeah. But she jumped on it thinking, I don't understand why everybody's being mean to me. Well, you sold yourself to somebody you're not, somebody that you're not. And
so is Baldwin privy to all this? Is he behind making her do all this, or was he hoodwinked as well into believing that she's from Spain and she had an ulterior motive to marry a very wealthy celebrity?
I guess we'll find out in a few months if they split or not. I don't know. He's being Alec Baldwin, so he's on Twitter telling people who write something, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? He's just putting
so uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah, I know. He's such a level-headed guy, and but he's like, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. So again, though, I mean, who did she hurt?
Alec, now that I've gone to fuck myself, fuck you and your fucking false fucking marriage.
Yeah. But I mean, they're married. They're happy. They got 5 kids. All right. She made believe she was from Spain. I don't. Is it a crime? No. Is it a story? I guess.
Does she have dual citizenship? Does she have relatives in Spain?
Her parents have retired to Spain. They live there now. But she's a chick from Boston. She knows how to say, cucumber or anything else. Or,
cucumber. That's how you say it.
How do
you want a cucumber? You go. Hey, I'm going to Dunkin'. You want something? I mean, come on. She knows.
Of course. And that name always annoyed me. That name always annoyed me anyway. When he never. My wife, Hilaria. It's like, really, dude.
Her name is Hillary.
Your name? It's Hillary. Come on. So I don't know if he knew and was in, because they're calling it a grift. Which again, I don't. Who'd she steal from?
Well,
Alec. Maybe.
No, she has this.
That's about
it.
She
lives with a multimillionaire celebrity.
Well, she's married to him though, and
That's
she
what I'm
has
saying.
5 kids.
She has 5 kids, but maybe there's stories like that. Where 6 degrees of separation, wasn't that guy Sidney Poitier pretending to be Sidney Poitier's son?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And
but she didn't.
And he hoodwinked a bunch of wealthy aristocratic people out.
Right, but I don't think Alec Baldwin married her just because she was from Spain. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of girls from Spain, if that was his thing, and he was like, I got to marry a girl from Spain. He could have done that.
No,
he
but
met her.
Was he was she vetted? Was she under the guise of this false?
I don't know.
He thought, wow, I'm going to marry this woman who doesn't even know who I am.
Maybe, but that's all bullshit anyway. That never is the case. Like, Yoko or one of these people. I don't know what you do and who are you. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Of course you know who they are. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She said she'd never been to the movies. I'm from Spain. I don't go to movies. I don't know who he is.
Oh, wow. The lie is just horrendous.
But it worked. And again, what's the crime? I don't know. I mean, I'm on the fence.
Well, it's a crime.
I don't mind seeing her attacked.
It's a crime if Alec Baldwin wants to bring up some legal matters and divorce her.
It's not a crime, though.
It is a crime.
I'm from Spain and you're not. That's a crime.
And you get married under this false pretense. Of course, that's a crime.
Well, she must have a dual citizenship, and
what I'm saying is, there's a crime there. If Alec wanted to pursue it,
crime.
I don't know what. I don't know what court. I don't know if it's a federal.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know if it's a crime. It's gotta be honest.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a crime.
We pretend to be law enforcers. We don't know anything about anything.
Right.
I'm saying I think there's a possibility that there's a possible crime there. Isn't it like in divorce court, she would get diddly squat because she falsified who she is?
Maybe. They had a wedding. I was reading they had a wedding where I think it was the Hamptons, but she was like, "Oh, it reminds me so much. It's the closest I can get to my childhood in Spain."
Wow. She's a
childhood?
grifter. She is such a grifter.
But I want to know is if he didn't know, then she'd do the fake accent for 15 years
That's
around
what I'm
him.
asking you.
But all the time,
the story.
That's exhausting. That's insanity, too.
Not
That's
if you
exhausting.
make it your second nature. It's been done. It's not.
I got to do, but there are.
It's exhausting for you because you don't do accents.
Right. That's exactly true, and I don't care for them, to be honest. But if you go to these pages on Twitter now, people are posting these interviews where she just doesn't bother. There's no accent going on at all.
So she wasn't consistent.
Not consistent.
Was she doing it for TMZ so they wouldn't dig
Not
into
consistent. Her? Like seeing you or I on a cruise ship after 16 shows. Not consistent. You know what I mean? Couple good ones, couple blur, and but not that would be the review. Not consistent.
Why do you have access to my reviews? First of all,
Google, sir. I Google you up a little cruise critic. A little thing called Cruise Critic.
Oh my God!
Put in Al Ducharme and watch the fun start.
I don't even read those anymore. But there was a few that it would say, oh, and the entertainment was just dreadful. Da, 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 da. And it goes, I'm like, oh, that was my cruise. I did 4 shows, and then she goes, well, but Al Ducharme was such a relief, and I'm like, thank God. But I don't want to read. I don't want to read anymore. I don't want to read anymore because I know there's going to be one somewhere else. It's just going to
Well, for the Patreon viewers, here they are right now. You can see them scrolling. I found them all, and here are all the Al Ducharme reviews. Now, this is the reason to get on Patreon for $5 or $10 a month. Right here, look at this. Scroll.
I didn't break any laws. I didn't break any laws.
Well, you weren't consistent.
I didn't break any laws. Was anybody hurt?
It was too many accents. That's what yours was the opposite of hers. It was too much with the accents.
Alec Baldwin enjoyed my show very much. He gave me a little shout out.
He said I never heard of you.
No, he gave me a shout out on Twitter. He said, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, there we go. I put a button on it.
We got a button on it right there.
I'd put a button.
We don't have any questions, do we?
I don't think so. Well, we have one but I don't remember now because I was drinking during my trip. Did we had someone ask us our favorite cruise line? Did we answer that question?
Yeah, we did that one.
We did. Yeah. All right. And I have on my magic envelope here, it says best concert, favorite cruise line. If you weren't a comedian, what would you be? I think we covered those. We've covered those in past, didn't we?
We did.
I can't remember.
And I'm not going to go back and listen to 78 episodes to figure out what I said on the fly.
No.
My brain is fried.
No. Check out though if you're.
I told you I was going to be a delegator in a home builder, real estate home builder.
Oh yeah, that was fascinating. Yeah, good. No, that was good. Let's not go back there.
That's what I said to my proctologist. Let's not go back there.
Hey, Mary. How?
Oh, Lou.
That still bothers me that the doctors have given up. They're still going with 2020. Going into 2021, we're still inserting a finger in an ass.
My doctor does wet it, and he lets me see it.
Wet what?
Because he has a mirror on the wall, and he
spits.
He talks to me. He just goes, "Uh-huh."
Ooh. Oh, nice. I like my doctor's a little more dirty. He just spits at it. There we go. And then zip. I go, whoa, what are you doing here? What are you doing, man?
I can't.
The foot fungus, you son of a bitch.
I can't believe you outblued me on this episode.
I outblued you.
On that note,
I blew you and outblew you.
Tell the folks Happy New Year on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year! We're not in sync.
We'll fix it in post, you son of a bitch.
No, really, don't mess with me, because I don't come down to the bus station and slap the dick out of your mouth when you're working, do I? Oh, get on up here, motherfucker!
Give me security.
I'm sorry, man. The guy fucking came at me. What do you think, folks?
No way.
Okay, show.
Subscribe. Mary.
Go to patreon.com/forwardthetwodicks.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money. Why?